Alright guys, so in my last video I introduced myself with my lace yellow 2002 Subaru WRX, and I was talking to you guys about how the front end was a problem because the previous owner had a wagon front bumper with the sedan fenders. So I finally was able to go yesterday over to Tampa, meet up with a guy that had a spare bumper that actually fits the WRX STI model sedan, and there it is. So as you can see, everything literally just lined up perfectly. And there's still some few little gaps, but compared to how it was, it looks so much better. I was able to transfer a few of the little things. These sides right here, they're silver. I just threw some plastic dip on it last night just to make it look black and match up to see how it looks. I actually did install the fog lights that I got from the guy that I bought the car from, and the fog light covers just to see, and already a big difference. I got rid of the whole silver bumper with the dark color fenders and hood, so the front end is kind of like lining up as all being dark. I still have the scoop that's silver, but yeah, this was the sedan front bumper. As you can see, it's pretty beat up. These are all tape and stuff like that. It was, I guess, plastic dip purple, but if you see how these line up perfectly right here, and they cover like barely this hole right here. Well, over here it had so much space in between here, so I knew that. That's how I knew that the bumper was incorrect. It was not the right one. It's another thing, I don't have a front mount intercooler, so this one was all cut up and all that stuff. But yeah, just to give you guys an update, it's literally the next day, because I made that last video yesterday, and already changes. I mean, I still have to do the whole headlights. I am actually going to open them and clear them inside to see if I can get them looking back to new, because that specific style of headlight is really hard to find for a decent amount of money. They sell all the halos and all that stuff, and I'm just not necessarily into that stuff. So yeah, I still got a little bit of lining up to do. As you can see right here, there's still some spaces that need to be fixed. The nose clip up top, the previous owner had it welded in a couple of places, but the weld spots came off. So it's a pretty much loose front nose, with the exception of the two bolts that mount behind here to the fender. Those are the only two bolts that are actually holding it in place. But there's also two small little legs that come down. I don't know if you can see them right here. This one right here, and then there's another one right here. Well, those come all the way up, and they tuck underneath the clip itself. And those were not welded either, actually loose. So when I took the fenders out, that piece, the top piece, just completely came off, and those two stands were just standing there. So I got a quote. I gotta go to a body shop so they can give me a quote on getting all that stuff lined up, welded, make sure the headlights and everything lines up perfect, and then I get a quote to paint it. I am gonna keep it blaze yellow. I have yet to see a Blobeye conversion on a stock blaze yellow frame car. So we'll see if that has not happened. See if we can make that happen. So if it hasn't happened, we'll have one of the rarest Subarus by having a stock blaze yellow car with the 04 front end. So we'll see. If you guys want to keep, being updated with everything that I'm doing and all the updates to the car and all that stuff, please go down below, hit like, hit subscribe. I know I'm not that big of a video editing guy, so I don't have all these fancy what do you call it, login screens or startup screens or whatever. Eventually I will get to that, but I just want to mainly focus the videos on the car itself. So there it is. See you next time.